I'm a problem solver. So I'm looking to solve problems. I'm hunting them down. I'm looking for. You're really on a mission to ask yourself, whose life can I make better through the tools and assets and resources I have. Will the application of effort to this problem make a difference at any scale? Now, to put that in perspective, we worked with Google in launching messaging on Gmail. Okay, designed in Accra with a team from Google out of Israel, and launched in Accra and Israel and Palestine, first in the world, and then scaled globally. It was remarkable engineering which made that possible in terms of the integration with telcos, over 70 telcos around the world, in terms of scale, in terms of reliability. I mean, just unbelievable amounts of engineering had to go into solving a problem like that. Now, whose lives did it make better? Literally hundreds of millions of people. They had a reach of over 200 million people around the world. And so then it's worth it. Then it's worth your effort. You need to fail fast and fail quickly. And for every idea which is successful, there are 100 which don't work. So you need to fail fast, very, very fast. You're better off knowing what's not working or what doesn't make sense, to hoping that what you have is a good idea and sticking with it. It's less about picking a good idea. It's more about, is there a general area which needs solving? And what are the best ideas we can throw at it? What are the best resources we can throw at the problem? Is there a process to iterate and find out which of the solutions will make the most difference? Significant lessons I've learned: team, 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 team. Team is everything. The quality of your team ultimately determines the quality of what you deliver. And so I think you should think of your entrepreneurship journey like a mission to go to the Simbisa forest and bring back our girls. And if you were elected as team leader, what kind of team would you put together is the question for that mission. Would you go and find your neighbor and say, hey, I'm going on a dangerous mission to take on Boko Haram. I want to, would you care to join me? And no, you'd try and recruit the best trained, best equipped, the team who's going to give you the highest chance of success. And that's what your entrepreneurship journey is like. So you want to put together the team which gives you the best chance of success. Ultimately, the goal of any entrepreneur is to win. To win for your customers, to win for your shareholders, to win for your team. And you want to give yourself the best chance of doing that. And for me, I think that's where it starts. The first smart home I built was one for myself.
Okay.
Yeah, and just playing around with it. And the challenge of having a house which looks after itself was very important for myself and my young family. Because as an engineer and entrepreneur, there are many things which I just simply didn't pay enough attention to. And if there's a flood in your house, or there's a security situation, or you want to control or manage your bills better or things, I found myself asking that, is there a better way to get this done? And so what we built was essentially a computer, an intelligent entity which could run a house. And now at the time, this sort of technology was only found in the homes of billionaires. So you just literally it was someone would tell he's building a smart home and it's a $250,000 deployment. Now the question is, could you get this thing down to $2,000, $3,000? Could you get it down to sub that? What would it take? What kind of new chips would you need to build? What new operating systems would you need to write? Could you get it to work offline so it's fault tolerant? Could you get it to be effective at low voltages so it could run on batteries? What kind of computing? Could you get it to adopt accents so that its speech recognition capabilities were superior? Now all of this, and deliver it at sub $1,000. Could it be entirely wireless so it was unintrusive? Could it integrate or work with existing infrastructure in a manner which just made it amazing? It's like pure magic. That's where you dream from. So you start out with, here's a problem I have. Do enough people have this problem? Would it be interesting for them for me to solve it? How could I solve it? And then you just run at it.